everybody. Happy Sunday. 6 days till the Premier League starts, and our top striker still hasn't signed a contract, apparently. Well, it hasn't been announced anyway. Kind of worrying. I do think it is done, but what are Arsenal waiting for? He scored 2 goals yesterday as well, and we're going to need him this season. We scored 2 goals against Aston Villa in a 3-2 loss yesterday. I actually got my maths wrong yesterday. We've played 2 pre-season friendlies. We've scored 6. We've conceded 6, and we're heavily reliant on Aubameyang, which makes it all the more worrying that he hasn't actually been announced. Is tomorrow the day? Hopefully, they're going to buzz us all up tomorrow, and they're going to announce the deal for our top striker, and hopefully that's going to get everyone gassed and ready for the start of the season on Saturday. Watchalongs will be back. Me and Chig will be back at it again. And I am kind of looking forward to the start of the season, but at the same time, we're going with the same squad, which is kind of depressing. And then we've got obviously 2 new centre-backs that I don't think are going to play. Not both of them anyway. I think Saliba might play. He played against Nketiah the other day, but I don't think both of them are going to play. I don't think we'll see Gabriel in this game at all. I think it's probably a little bit too soon for Gabriel. Obviously, Willian, he played yesterday. And yeah, it wasn't the greatest result, but it's a pre-season friendly. It's all about fitness. It's the same as the Community Shield. It's just a friendly. It don't really make any odds whether you win, lose, or draw the game, really. It's all about fitness levels. But it is kind of worrying that we've not had any departures yet. Now, yesterday, Torreira, Smith Rowe, and Socrates were not even there. They weren't even at the game. They weren't in the squad. They weren't at training, apparently. So it does look like all 3 of them are probably going to be binned next week, or fingers crossed. Maybe not so much Smith Rowe. I'm a little bit, okay, he done all right at Huddersfield. Maybe Smith Rowe should be in the first team squad. But I think that, you know, we've got 1 month for the transfer window to go. It shuts today in a month's time, exactly the 6th of October. So a month today, the transfer window shuts. And it is kind of worrying that we haven't got any players out. We're going to have to get a lot of players out. We've got 8 players over the allocated 25-man squad. So we need to do 8 transactions real quick in a month, which Edu's going to be working 24/7 by the looks of it. Then if we want to bring any more players in, we've got to get rid of another one to get the player in. So we're going to have to do maybe 10 outs, including loans. A player that is linked to a loan move, I spoke about this last night, is Nketiah. He's linked to Newcastle on loan, which has come out of nowhere, really, because he's been part of Arteta's first team plans since he called him back from Leeds. And he started against Man City in the first game back out of lockdown in the 3-0 defeat at the Etihad. And he's started quite a few games since then. He's come off the bench quite a few games. So I'd be shocked if Eddie goes to Newcastle. It might actually do him a favour going to Newcastle. Obviously, he was at Leeds last season. Didn't really get a look in. Every time he did all right, didn't he? He scored, created. But it is obviously a level down in terms of the league. So maybe a loan move to a Premier League team might actually do Eddie some good. I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. Let's move on. Where's my mate? Where is he? Let's find him. Where is he? There he is. Hecky B, baby. Hecky B. There's a bidding war. Yes, believe it or not, there is a bidding war. Now, I didn't know this until the other day, but Bayer Leverkusen inquired about Hecky B and were put off by the price tag. Now they've cashed in on Kai Havertz. Apparently, they're coming back. They want Hecky B. Wouldn't it be funny if he ended up at Bayer Leverkusen when he's been linked to Juve, Atletico, PSG, and then he ended up at Bayer Leverkusen, which would be kind of funny. Probably about his level, really, as well. Let's be real here, because he ain't good enough for us. And I think he'll start on the weekend. I think he'll be at right back at the weekend at Craven Cottage. I do think if he is going to go, this is going to be a lastminute.com. Obviously, PSG are still wanting him. And both of them are apparently being played off by the Arsenal. Arsenal want 35 million quid for him, which, let's be real, is kind of optimistic, really, isn't it? Let's be honest. he's not a 35 million quid footballer. If we get 35 million pounds, you have to give the board a round of applause and say, well done, because he ain't worth half of that. And if PSG and Leverkusen are going to start bidding against each other and start throwing stupid figures around, then keep going. Maybe we can push 40 out of them. Who knows? One thing I do know is that if we are going with him as our main right back this season, all season, and he does stay, don't expect our right centre back, whoever that may be, Saliba, Holding, whoever it's going to be, to have an outstanding season, because he will be exposed differently with Bellerin being on the halfway line instead of in the right back position. But I am kind of excited the fact that there is clubs interested in him, because I didn't think there would be, especially PSG. Well, actually, no, PSG probably makes more sense than Leverkusen. Leverkusen can actually defend. PSG don't need to defend, do they, really? So they can just throw everyone up front. But I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. Like I said, if he is going to go, it's going to be around 30 million quid, and it'll probably be a last-minute one. Thank you very much to Chris, the main man. AFTV comes second, way behind you. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate that. It's always nice to get nice comments. So thank you very much. I just say what I say, man. Just say what I think. And yeah, man, I'm so happy that you feel that way, mate. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful Sunday. And don't forget, smash the likes up if you haven't already. But I want to speak about another player as well. Where is he? Where is he? This guy. There he is. Matteo Guendouzi. Is Matteo Guendouzi going to be here for the whole season? I'm still not convinced. He's been getting a lot of abuse as well. So when people sit there and tell me, Lee, you're negative, you're toxic, you're a disgrace to the fan base. Okay, mate. What is negative, toxic, and a disgrace to the fan base is actively abusing a footballer who plays for your football club by constantly atting him. Yeah, sitting on a YouTube channel when he ain't watching it is no drama. Sitting on a Twitter account when you're tweeting about players and you're not atting them is no drama. When you're actively bombarding this geezer with abuse on his tweets, in his comments, his replies, to me, that's just muggy. It's a little bit over the top. And he's got untold abuse. He posted the first picture since June, I think it was, on his Twitter. Yeah, just go and have a look at the comments. Yeah, it's mad. It is absolutely mad. And the picture was about him with the French under-21 squad. And he's just been absolutely bombarded with abuse left, right and centre. And listen, it's kind of mad how it's all worked out for Guendouzi, because it was only a year ago he was hailed a hero and future captain. A year later, he's now the scapegoat. He's not required. He's not good enough, and he can leave. Funny how things change, isn't it? It is funny how things change. And the reason it's changed is because the manager's changed. And the manager is the be-all and end-all over any player now, by the looks of it, including Mesut Ozil, because Mesut Ozil played yesterday in that 3-2 loss to Aston Villa, and nobody really cares. Real talk, nobody cares that Ozil played. Yeah, even his biggest fans have given up on him. I'm still waiting for apologies, by the way, for telling you all this about 3 years ago. I won't hold my breath, but it does seem like Guendouzi has become the fall guy, and I do think he'll go. I genuinely do. I think he'll go. I think it might be a mistake that we let him go. I've said that before, but you know, I just look at it and I think like maybe we can get some decent dough for him. There is a few clubs linked to him. Villarreal was one of them. PSG might even still come back in for him. They were in for him earlier on in the window, but I'm just really disappointed with how this window's gone. You know, we're 6 days from the start of the season and we've signed one free signing, a player that was signed last summer, and one defender. That's not really great, is it? Let's be honest here. Is the missus back in England, Lee? Trust your well. No, the missus is in the basement. I've locked her in. She's got the shackles on, Alex, and she's not allowed out. She's allowed out when I'm hungry, and she needs to get in the kitchen and make me a sandwich. She's not back in England, mate. She's still here. She's alive and well, and she's not in the basement. She's chilling. But thank you, mate. I hope you're well. Guendouzi is highly overrated. Guendouzi is a very good player, but the one thing I'll say is that this is what makes me laugh, right? Because you want players on the pitch. We've all sat here as fans and said we want players with you know, that winning mentality with that bastard attitude and, you know, just want to run around winding people up. We then get that, and now Arteta comes in. Everyone's more for Arteta than they are a player at the moment. And all of a sudden, we now don't want that. It's flippity flop. Flippity flop. You could call them Javianas. That's what you could call them. Flippity flop. But there we go. It is what it is. Lee, PSG and Barcelona are stupid with their signings. Don't be surprised if one of them bid 250 for Balotelli. Is Balotelli still playing, my friend? Does he still play football? I don't know. Guendouzi can't defend. Well, neither can Arsenal as a club, mate, full stop. We haven't been able to defend for ages. And the reason we ain't been able to defend is not so much our defenders, although they are a massive issue. It's our midfield. And we haven't sorted our midfield out this season. Our midfield consists of Guendouzi, Joe Willock, Torreira, Xhaka, Mesut Ozil. Who have I missed? Smith Rowe, although he ain't really had a look in, has he? Who have I missed? Have I missed anybody else? I think that's about it. Yeah, any three of them that go in midfield is weak. And we're going with that again in 6 days' time. Yes, we've probably got a nice, easy start, but I ain't underestimating Fulham. Yeah, real talk, I ain't underestimating Fulham. We underestimated Aston Villa last season. We sneaked a last-minute screamer against them at home to win 3-2, and then we lost 1-0 away without a shot on target. So I ain't underestimating Fulham. I've seen the story a million times before. Do all right against Chelsea, City, etc., etc. Come up against the smaller teams when you have to make the run in and make the play, and you get done. You get a sucker punch. Somebody tweeted me yesterday saying, we've beaten the champions, we've drawn with the champions, we've beaten Chelsea, and we beat the runners-up. Let me just cast your minds back to 2017 when Leicester City were champions. We beat them 1-0 at the Emirates. We drew 0-0 away with them. So that's the Liverpool equation. We beat Man City, and then we beat Chelsea. What happened the following season? So, you know, I don't know. I just rein it in a little bit. I ain't getting carried away at all. I don't see any difference with that squad that makes me think we can finish higher than 6th. Yeah, yes, we brought in 2 centre-backs that look very good, very promising, but you don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, and you have to wait to see. And they're very young, which is what I wanted. I wanted a complete overhaul. I don't want them centre-backs that we had last season going again. I want both of them centre-backs we've signed to start every game. But they're going to make mistakes. They're going to have to get up to speed. And just because we've signed 2 centre-backs doesn't mean we're better defensively. Yeah, because our midfield is shocking. Guendouzi is good. He just needs a humbling loan. Eddie needs game time, loan him. Selling Guendouzi is nearsighted if he sucks after a loan. Gone, says Bazintric Ways. Afternoon to you, buddy. I hope you're well. Thanks for your donation, mate. Appreciate that. The thing with Guendouzi is a lot of players over the years, they have this, you know, real attitude about them, especially midfielders. Yeah, they have this attitude about them. And it's all about the man management of a player. You know, Roy Keane, I'm not putting Guendouzi in the same bracket as Roy Keane as a professional footballer. What I'm saying is he had an attitude, yeah? Sir Alex Ferguson allowed him to express his attitude, but told him when it was a little bit over the top. Patrick Vieira had a massive attitude, but Wenger played with that, tweaked that, reined it in when he had to. Why don't we keep Guendouzi, see what he does for another year, get Arteta to be the man manager on him, put his arm around him, tell him he's going to be a great footballer, get him playing, get him on side, and he can be useful. People forget some of the performances Guendouzi's done. The pass for Aubameyang's equaliser against Spurs. If Mesut Ozil done that, they'd be jizzing. Yeah, there'd be vines going around everywhere, all over social media. The pass that he won the penalty against Aston Villa when we had 10 men at the Emirates, where he went driving forward, dribbling around people, won the penalty. He set up Callum Chambers for the equaliser in that game with a 30-yard diagonal ball straight to Chambers' feet. People forget all of this, man. You know, he's a very good player. Yes, he's got an attitude. Yes, I don't like what he did against Malpai. But to be completely wiped out and now not even getting a look in. Didn't we do this with Maitland-Niles when Arteta came in as well? Because Maitland-Niles was the go-to right back. He turns up late for training once and we didn't see him for 7 weeks. You know, now he's the be-all and end-all, Maitland-Niles. So, yeah, I find it all a little bit funny, man. Do you think Arsenal will be the first in the Prem, says Cody Jenkins. First in the Prem, unfortunately not. No, unfortunately not. I think if we're lucky, we're finishing 6th. if we're lucky, as it stands right now. If we go out shopping, let's go shopping. If we go shopping, then maybe we can finish a little bit higher. But as it stands right now, we ain't going shopping, are we? And for some reason, the narrative that has been peddled by the media, by the football club, and by all the fans that just blindly follow anything is that we have to sell before we can buy it. Well, why? That's a load of rubbish. I was told this last night. Oh, we have to get 4 players out before we can buy it. Well, that's bollocks. We bought William, well, signed William, and we signed Gabriel. How many players have left? So we don't have to. We have got a big squad. We've got 8 players over the allocated amount. But that makes it even more worrying as to the fact that we've wasted 6 weeks and not got any of them 8 players over out of the club. What have we been doing for 6-7 weeks? You know, it makes no sense to me. But everyone wants to peddle that, you know, trust the process narrative. Cool. Yeah. The process is run by Stanley Kroenke. And most people don't like him. Here he is, my guy. Excuse me, boss. What team do you support? That reminds me, actually, tomorrow I've got a Chelsea fan coming on the channel. We're going to do a little live stream about 9 o'clock tomorrow, and he's coming on tomorrow night. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that. Should be good. Should be good. And it'd be interesting to see what he thinks as a Chelsea fan looking in at Arsenal. And seeing what he says. So yeah, he's going to come on tomorrow night. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet, but he'll be on tomorrow night. Football chance. Lee, the same ones saying we don't have any money because of COVID will be the same ones sending for the owner because he didn't back Arteta. Mate, the LA Rams have posted a video today of their brand spanking new £5 billion stadium. Go and have a look at the comments. It's amazing how many people actually think that Stan Kroenke has stolen £5 billion off of Arsenal to build that stadium. It's also amazing how many people forget that he paid the stadium debt off about 6 weeks ago, which was what, 231 million quid? Yeah, a lot of people. But that doesn't get you an extra 0 on the end of your videos on YouTube. That doesn't get you an extra 0 on your retweets or your like ratio on Twitter or Insta, does it? You have to slag the owner off because it gets you views and traction. And not for me. I'm not a sheep. I actually look at the ins and outs of everything and then form an opinion off of it. And the fact and reality is we've got money. Yeah, the club are slow in spending it. You know, I see somebody today who made a great point on Twitter. He said that the process is backed by a failed board and an owner nobody likes. Why is anyone trusting it? It's a great point. They're trusting it because the super fans are all trying to reinvent the wheel. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, there we go. Let's read some more. Smash some likes up. That's it. You tell them, Rob. Yell again. Tell them again. But yes, do smash the likes up if you haven't already. Listen, 149 people have liked this video. There's 1,100 people watching. Don't forget, follow my Insta as well. Let's boost that up. Lee Gunner 82, link in the description. Go and check that out. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to follow my Facebook, which has been going for about 9 months, I don't even know how to use it. And we're already on 9K. So thank you very much. Appreciate that. Go and check out Flick app as well. The Flick app is sick. So go and do that. The link's in the description for that. I just see my boy. Where is he? Where is he? Where you gone, baby? I see you. I find you. There he is. G'day, mate. How you doing, buddy? Maybe we should sign your cousin, bruv. Get him over here. Get the Zanellis over here. Get a bit of steel in midfield, bruv. Talk to your mate Josh Kroenke to buy a party so we can be excited. Maybe we should get Kroenke on the blower. Should we get him on? I would say be excited. Mohamed El Neni and Granit Xhaka pivot, please. Oh dear. It's funny, isn't it? Afternoon, Jason. Hope you're well, man. Afternoon. Big up, my guys. Say our fans have no winning mentality. They want to win the league with Mustafi, Xhaka, Bellerin. It's not possible. The sentiment is so sad to see. Bruv, it is. And this is what makes me laugh. I see another great tweet earlier. It was actually a Tottenham fan that tweeted this. And it's kind of mad how he's got more sense than a lot of Arsenal fans. He said, Arsenal have had Vieira, Fabregas, Gilberto, players like that in midfield. And there's man out there actually saying, give Xhaka a go. He can help us win a league. Kind of mad, really, isn't it? And then you see all the stuff. I actually never knew Xhaka had so many fanboys. I really didn't. Yeah, it's mad. It is actually crazy. All the stats I see of people posting around yesterday. Oh, we've only lost 3 games when he's in the team. We lost 7 without him. Why don't we just replace him with somebody who's better, consistent, doesn't have the turning circle of the Titanic, isn't rash, is agile, can dribble. Oh yeah, who's that? Thomas Partey. Why don't we replace him with him? Big up my guy, real one, real one. Hope you're well, buddy. Beastly Jabs in the building. Right, let's do a couple more. Would you call Alexis a legend? Nope. Best player we've had at the Emirates, though. But again, it's a funny old game, isn't it? When he's playing for you, he's amazing. When he leaves or goes to Man United, for example, like he did, oh, he was shit anyway. He keeps giving the ball away. They're all counting passes that he was giving away. I'll tell you something, yeah. That same season where Alexis went to Man United, Kevin De Bruyne and Neymar gave the ball away more than anyone in Europe. Would you have Neymar and Kevin De Bruyne at Arsenal? There you go. Case closed. Arteta loves Xhaka. Bruv, so did Arsene Wenger, so did Unai Emery, so did Freddie. How old is Granit Xhaka? How long till he retires and we get rid of this farcical midfield that we have? I don't know. I think he's, what, 28? So he's still got, what, 4 years? Fuck you. We're still going to be sat here saying, oh, well, it's only 19, 20 years now since we've won a league. We're actually Liverpool. We have morphed into Liverpool. I'm doing 3 more. I will be dropping a Premier League transfer video in a minute, so make sure you come and check that out. Big up my guy, Gary. Hope you're well, man. Aubameyang is the best player we've had at the Emirates, not Sanchez. Well, Aubameyang's probably the best goal scorer we've had at the Emirates, although you could throw Van Persie into that. Sanchez levels above Aubameyang, technically, mate. Levels. Absolute levels. Aubameyang's not really got much technique. Yeah, he just knows how to strike a ball and put it in the back of the onion bag, bruv. My boy back again. Arsenal don't have the funds to buy my cousin Arbas and Ellie. Remember the name, bruv. I seen the YouTube video. Yeah, remember you told me watch it. Yeah, your cousin's sick, bruv. I can't lie. Yeah, your cousin's sick. Thanks for that, man. I hope the family's well. I hope the farm's well. I hope business is booming. Your gaff looks sick, by the way. Built from scratch. That took time, bruv, but it looks sick. Let's do a couple more. I'm having a great day, man. I'm going to drop a Premier League video. It's absolutely roasting today in sunny Andalusia. So I'm going to wrap this stream up in one more comment and drop that Premier League video. Then I'm going to sun myself next to the pool. And I'll be back about 6:30. There we go. We'll end on that. There are 9 teams in the Prem that have better midfield than us, and we need to sign Partey in a war immediately. Yes, we do, my friend. Yes, we do. But anyway, on that bombshell, I'm going to wrap this stream up. Thank you to everyone who has watched live. Do stick a like on the video before you leave. If you haven't, not even 250, you're a disgrace. Where are you? Let's be having you. Let's be having you. What's going on here? And I will be back at 6:30 with about 6:30 with another live stream, and then obviously I'll be back again at 9 o'clock with an upload. But I will be dropping that Premier League video in about 25-30 minutes. So yes, have a wonderful Sunday. Hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow Aubameyang's announced. We shall see. Anyway, laters, peeps.